Hi, and welcome to this edition of B-Town Talk, a production of Bensalem Community Television. I'm your host, Dawn Davis, and my co-host is Mayor DiGirolamo. Hi, Mayor.
Hi, Dawn. I think there's something coming up this weekend. Something that's been going on around here for a long time, and it's an incredible, fabulous day that you have everything in working order as we speak. But our fall festival, as you can see in the background on the TV, is coming up. Dawn, tell us what's going on.
Well, Mayor, it's as you know, it started humbly. As everyone knows it, a lot of the people know it as Pride Day. But we changed that about 12 or 13 years ago to Bensalem Fall Festival, Celebrate Community Pride. And it's this weekend, folks, this Saturday, October 3rd. So all of our months of preparation will now just come together. There's still a few little balls in the air, as there always is with these types of events. But we think our team here at Bensalem Township, we have it all going on. We just have a few things to do.
Dawn, we just saw part of Pride Day. They were showing some excerpts from that. Well, I just have to tell you, 25 years ago, when we had our very first one, it was down at Snyder School. And I can assure you, we didn't have those type of crowds. But it started this whole thing. It was a very, very small day. We had a fire truck. I
don't know what to do with myself right now.
I had a fire truck there. We had a string band there and face painter and 9 cars in our car show. It was but it was the start of everything. That started our celebration of Bensalem's 300th birthday, which was our tricentennial.
And it's funny because some people think that it was started at the high school, that it goes.
No,
but it actually started pre-high school.
Before
and then,
HS.
Yes, before HS. But what's interesting about it is that when we made the decision to move it here to the home of the TD Bank Amphitheater, it just made sense because this is the nucleus of our community. And while it makes it a little tough when you have 15 to 20,000 people, you know, coming onto the property on that particular day, there can be some logistics. But we think that we have it pretty much worked out. And for the tried and true people, the vendors and the sponsors that come each year, they know that they must have a parking permit to get onto the grounds. But for the general public that are visiting in and out all day long, transportation, Bensalem High School, it's at 4319 Huonville Road. And for our handicapped population, we will have an actual a bus with a lift. I mean, that seemed to be an issue last year that we brought to the forefront, and we will have that type of transportation. That will be offered at the Bensalem Senior Center, 1850 Byberry Road.
Right on the corner of Byberry.
And I get the post office and the Senior Center mixed up sometimes, but there will be plenty of buses. They run in 10-minute loops. They drop you off here in front of the Township building right on Byberry, and you'll see everything that we have to offer, the food, the amusements, on-stage entertainment, off-stage entertainment. There's something for everybody. And one of the main attractions that's coming back this year is Country Canine. Now, last year we had to change the Fall Festival, if you recall, because of a conflicting holiday. And we did that, and as a result, we had lost our Country Canine, and there they are, back by popular demand. Oh, look at it, it's so cute. And as you can see, it's very well attended and loved, and they will be back this year. And everybody loves them, so
well, I got to tell you, I tried training my dog to be in the show this year.
Forget about it.
Didn't work out. Laney didn't work out.
But they are back, and you know, we're going to do a lot of the things that we've always done, is recognize a citizen in our community who is a selfless volunteer, someone who doesn't seek the recognition of others. They're the type of people we like to recognize.
And we've been doing that for a long time.
And we have.
Every year.
Sometimes we would recognize 2 people, but this year it's 1. And you want to say who it is?
No,
okay.
Absolutely not.
All right, I'm sorry.
You have to be there.
Okay,
Saturday.
you have to be there. All right. I guess that's a pretty good move, boss. That's a pretty good move. We're also going to have some sports celebrities. So, with that being said,
Well, I know two of them are Jim and Joe Watson.
Correct.
Jim Watson is actually going to be inducted into the Flyers Hall of Fame this year, and that's a biggie. Now, those of you who don't remember, you're very young. These Flyers were on a Stanley Cup team.
And they're brothers.
And
Imagine
they're
winning it
brothers.
together.
Yeah, yes, and anyway, they're well known, and I'm sure the youngsters, very young, won't remember, but parents and all remember Jim and Joe Watson. And you also have, in football, we have Carmichael coming here. Carmichael, who played for the Eagles for many years, who announced the Eagles for many years. You saw him on the sidelines. He's been involved with the player alumnus for many NFL alumnus. He's been in Bensalem many times. He comes to different openings, and you'll recognize him because if he's standing next to me, he's about 2 foot taller than me.
Well, he's like 6'9".
Yes, he's very, very.
I think 228 pounds or something like that. I don't know. He's a big dude.
And he was a great receiver.
Right.
I don't remember how many Pro Bowls he was in. At least
4.
He was in
very good.
Well, I was taking it off the top of my head, but you must know for sure.
I do. It's
okay,
4.
4.
It's definitely 4.
And the Eagles this past weekend got in gear. They won their first game.
Thank you.
So yes, thank you. And so we're hopeful that you all come out. And Dawn said there's something for everyone. There's more than something for everybody. There's so many things that go on here. And Dawn, I want to thank you and everybody, Parks and Rec, Public Works, you leading the way on this. It's been so successful in all the years we've had it. And I know you don't understand behind the scenes what goes on. This is a great undertaking by everyone, and it takes a lot to get it done. So I thank you, and I know we thank everybody that's involved with it here at the Township. And we look forward to it every year. It's a great day. I know we always depend upon the weather, and we always, hopefully it's going to be, again, a great weekend. So
it's looking good, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not going out on a limb. It has to be more than a limb at my weight yet. You know, it would break right off. So I'll have to hang out on a tree and say we're going to have great weather. I hope so. And it's just a great day. I mean, what else? And any surprises that I might look at for that day?
There's no surprises. I mean,
you know, something that I love. And I know you do too, when the police put on the motorcycle and the Canine, and when you see what they do down at your police department, come out and support them. You always do.
Look at that. That's fabulous.
But they do a tremendous
And they do that
job.
on their own time. They're not being paid while they practice. They do that of their own volition, and they're so dedicated to their talent, their craft on the bikes and ensuring the safety of what they do and the crowd surrounding them. So our hats are off to our motor patrol because they really do a good job.
Just one more thing on our police department. We are so lucky here to have the police dedicated men and women that we have. I'm telling you, they do an incredible job for us, and I am so grateful for them. So I always just like to always shout that out because they're out there every day, and it's not an easy job. And think of them sometimes instead of all this negative stuff you hear about police and everything. Bensalem, you have the best. Believe me when I tell you that.
You really do. The largest in Bucks County, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And you know, this is something that you know, I got through social media, but September 30th, so that's Wednesday, is Recognized Law Enforcement Day, and they ask you to put something blue on your home in display of support of your local lawmakers. You know, blue candle, a blue ribbon, wear blue that day, something that stands in solidarity with the law enforcement that protect you day in and day out.
No question. It looks like, I hope that's a blue background. Is that blue? I'm not sure.
It's blue. I think it's the United States. It looks like Idaho and Minnesota.
Yeah. But is it blue?
I think so.
Okay, because you never know. Might be a different color, but at least we have blue on the TV.
I can't emphasize enough that we have the free transportation and parking, but it's very important that you have these types of passes. If you're a sponsor, a food vendor, a regular business vendor, civic partner, you've been provided with these types of parking passes. The only one I don't have here is for the stage access, the drive, because, you know, most people don't really need to know that. But and they're just like handicap placards. They're perfed here, die cut they call it, and you just put it on your rear view mirror so that the police officer or staff that are attending those particular driveways and parking lots can see it. They'll normally collect it from you, so then you'll go in and park in the lot, and then if you need to leave and you want to come back, you communicate with that individual, the police officer, and they will give it back to you so that you can get back in. It's a pretty good system. It's been working quite well. We fine-tuned it a little bit this year by actually putting the road on there and the lot number. Now, the lot number is simply for the police. They recognize the demographics of the Bensalem municipal complex by lot numbers. So we've done that to make it easier, I guess you could say, for them, and just that the security is it's good. It's always good. They always do a great job. And every once in a while there's a little mishap, but for all intents and purposes, it usually works out quite well. We have the car show. Are you going to bring over some of your cars?
I'm trying.
You're thinking?
I get enough people to drive.
Well, don't forget you have to fill out a form. I told you
I
that.
know. You reminded me by text the other day.
And there you see the great trophies and whatnot. As a matter of fact, I have to go pick them up today. But the be-all, end-all, at the end of the day, when the business vendors break down, which we ask you not to do before 4:30 because it's just too disruptive, and our public work personnel have golf carts. We thank the Bensalem Country Club for donating them to us for the day. And they have made their own trailer hitches and trailers, and they help our vendors get in and out. So we just ask that you don't break down before 4:30. But then we have our great concert that's coming. You know, it's been over a month since the concert season ended. It seems like it was 6 months ago.
I can't believe
it's here either. And you know, we were voted the best entertainment venue in 2015, which makes me very happy, by the Bucks County Courier-Times. And the concert for Saturday night is Wings, yeah, I'll be okay, the McCartney Years. It's a tribute band because that's what we do here. It works for us here in Bensalem Township. It's a tribute to Paul McCartney and Wings. If you recall, very successful tour in '73 and beyond. Many hits, were created along that tour. Hell on Wheels, Band on the Run. Well, Band on the Run is the name of the one album, and I personally saw this band in New York, and I signed them on the spot because they're just that good. And of course, once it's going to be a 90-minute concert. I reviewed the contract before I came on air, so I could try to time things out here a little bit. So again, in a perfect world, they start at 6 p.m. The concert will last till 7:30. That gives us time to move people back for our police department and
the great fireworks.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe the Pope was coming back, but anyway,
great fireworks.
Yes. Look. And they are, and that's
second
us.
to none.
That was filmed with a drone last year. Tell me that is not cool.
That's
magnificent. I just love it. And this year, and they've been trying to talk me into it for a long time, and I went for it. They're called close proximities. Now, I don't profess to be an expert in fireworks, but close proximities, well, originally there were going to be waterfalls that sort of came over the amphitheater. We can't do that there's just some fire restrictions there. So we're going to have something else on either side. I'm not going to reveal what it is, but it'll be worth your while to come to the concert, stay for the fireworks, and it's just a great day all around for family, friends. You get together, you have a good time, and some people just come for the concert and the fireworks. I get it. But here's the other thing. We're completely sold out. I should have said that in the beginning of the segment, but we're shut down. There are no more spots available. This doesn't sound right. There are no more spots available. You know how you say something or spell something, it looks funny to you?
It sounds okay.
Okay. We're sold out, which is a great thing. That means that businesses and civic sponsors and all the other sponsors, tried and true, and those that are new, are coming to enjoy the 25th anniversary of Bensalem Fall Festival. We hope that you'll be there. It's this Saturday, October 3rd, from 11 a.m. until after the fireworks. 11 a.m. Please do not enter these grounds before 11 a.m. because
we don't have a jail big enough to put everybody in.
Please be courteous and do not come before 11 o'clock. We would really appreciate it. So thanks, everybody. Really, it'll be a great day.
I have one more little advertisement, not pertaining to Fall Festival, but on this Friday at 10:30, down on State Road at Waterside. Waterside is the new development down there on State Road. If any of you haven't seen it, it is north of Station Avenue on State Road, and we're having a press conference at 10:30. It's about the redevelopment of the whole waterfront, that whole area, 700 acres, that we're going to talk about the future and vision of the waterfront down on that area between Street Road and Station Avenue. If you have a chance, please come down. It's a press conference, so you'll hear a lot that's going to go on in that area, and I'm really excited about this because born and raised on Delaware River, it's always been my vision to improve that and redevelop that area. So if you get a chance, 10:30 Friday, down there at Waterside.
And it really is a beautiful, beautiful endeavor that you and council and the redevelopment and the McNaughty Corporation.
Well,
right?
It's part of everybody.
It's a partnership, and what they've done so far is very impressive, and the future of what it's going to look like is actually very amazing. It really is. And to have a home along the river, I just think that's wonderful.
Probably
wonderful.
Ultimately.
And then, back in the day, I mean, that was nothing but industrial, and it's been cleaned up. And
I have to make this perfectly clear. We're not in any way, shape, or form trying to take over a property. There's no taking of anything. This is something over the years that hopefully people buy into. High-tech companies coming down there, mixed uses. But anyway, if you get an opportunity, come down Friday at 10:30.
Recreational, restaurants, boating, all the fun things. So anyway, like the mayor said, Friday, that's why we're all crazy over here trying to get ready for the next day.
That's on Friday, yeah.
It's good to be busy. God bless the busy hands. It's an unknown saying that my grandmom used to always tell me, and I really, as I get older, I really, buy into that. It's really true.
I want to go back to the Fall Festival, Pride Day, just for a second. You have an opportunity to meet a lot of people there. Your elected officials are there. If you want to stop and ask them a question or there's something going on, it gives you a great opportunity that you don't have to make an appointment and all those things. So we're all there and hopefully can answer your questions and to have a good time. That's the main reason to be there. I can't believe it's the 25th anniversary that we did that first one. I can't believe it. But anyway, gosh, I was young back then.
We all were. Anyway, it'll be this Saturday, the 3rd, 11 a.m. We hope to see you there. And in the interim, if you have any questions, you can always call our office, 215-633-3600, and ask for the Fall Festival hotline, and we'll take care of your questions. Thanks for joining us for this edition of B-Town Talk. I'm your host, Dawn Davis, Mayor DiGirolamo. Thanks for being my co-host.
Until next time, God bless.
Take care, everybody.